It's your girl T here, back with another Tea Time Tuesday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I am proving it to myself. I am proving it to myself. We're tea timers, so we've proved that the law of whatever you say it is true. This is what I wanted to do my video about today. I get so many questions. Does this work? Am I doing this right? Y'all are looking for these rules and regulations with the law of attraction, law of assumption, law of whatever you say it is, law of reality versus 4D reality versus 3D. Who cares what the title is? Y'all are looking for other people to tell you what works in your reality. And the answer to all those questions is test it out. Test it out. You hear that focus and energy management creates your reality? Test it out. You're going through your day. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, your people at work, your colleagues are always acting crappy to you. Test it out. See if you focus your attention on them in a different way. Or instead of looking for the negative things they do and going and talking to your coworkers or your family members, you pick out all the positive things that they do. Or even if they don't show you physical 3D evidence of positivity, you dispel that belief by saying everything they do is positive. Do it for a week. See if their behavior changes. You're in traffic. You always hit red lights. People are always cutting you off. See how different it is for you in traffic in a week if you're always thanking the traffic for being blessed and beautiful for you. If you're thanking the person ahead of you for showing you what great drivers they are. If you are looking for your SP, you're searching, you're seeking, they haven't texted you, you're in no contact for a year, a month, a day, you haven't got the text you wanted, you haven't got the love affirmation you wanted, try the opposite way. There's a law of polarity in the universe where everything has an opposite. Happy, sad, whatever. You guys know what an opposite is. But if you've been doing it this way, try it the opposite way. Every time your phone rings, I'm so happy SP phones me, they can't get enough of me. Whenever you think of SP or your history together, think that you guys were just together this morning. He bought you a bagel to your room and you guys ate breakfast together. When you are affirm in the now. I'm so happy me and my SP are so happy together. Oh my God, my SP proposed to me. We're having the most beautiful wedding. Do the opposite of where you've been placing your attention. If you're going through the day and you're trying to lose weight, when you go to eat a donut or something that you perceive as fattening, pick the carrot, pick the apple, or if you don't want to do it that way, when you're eating something, everything I eat makes me smaller. Everything I eat makes me healthier. Try it out for yourself. You can sit here and listen to me plus 100 other coaches. But if you're not trying it out for yourself, how are you to know that it works? I see a spin cycle of comments under videos, people asking other people, oh, you got success with SP, what did you do? Write out the exact process so I can copy it. Did that person grow up the same way as you? Did they hear the same things growing up? Did they choose the same identity as you? Do they come from exactly to a T the same situation as you did? Of course not. They come from a whole different set of circumstances, belief systems, the way they look, the way they feel, the insecurities they might have brought with them. They're curtailing their regimen to their specific needs. You have to curtail yours to your specific needs. I would say to you, it's good if you get a coach, maybe for 1 or 2 sessions, just to put you on the path of where you might want to refocus your attention to. But generally speaking, we have all been manifesting since we were born. So if you are confused as to where to start, take a couple days. Write down the things that go through your mind on a consistent basis. Maybe you have a belief going through your mind all the time that you're not chosen, or you're not wanted, or you're not loved, or you're not capable, or you're second guessing yourself all the time. If you're second guessing yourself in here, guess what's happening outside? Everybody else is second guessing you. That person that's way less of a hard worker, way less capable than you, they might not get second guessed because their self-concept is that they always know what they're doing and people believe in them. Where your self-concept, you might be the best worker known to man. You might be doing the most out here, but internally you're doubting yourself, and then the doubt is showing back to you. So pick up any beliefs that you see consistently through your reality, or pick up any behaviors that people are giving you on a consistent basis through your reality for a couple days, and then see where you want to refocus your energy in those areas. Or it could be as simple as going through your reality and gauging how you used to react to certain things and doing the opposite of it. I remember on Seinfeld, some of y'all are too young to remember this show, but it was a show talking about essentially nothing, like just day-to-day things. They would pop off about little things like how big a salad was from this place that advertised the biggest. It was very dry comedy. It was a brilliant show. But I remember on one of the episodes, one of the characters named George, he went through the show because he had lost his job. He moved in with his parents and he felt like he had nothing to offer. So he was like, if I'm at the bottom, then the only way from here is the top. So I'm going to do the opposite of everything I usually do. And he went to the same cafe that he goes to with all his friends, and he ordered the opposite of what he usually gets. And when he ordered the opposite of what he usually gets, it attracted a female because she always orders that lunch order. And then he came up to her and said, I'm unemployed, I live with my parents, and I have nothing to offer you. And she was like, I find your honesty refreshing. And they ended up going on a date, and he proceeded to do the opposite for the whole episode of the show. And it was showing how the ripple effect of the doing the opposite brought him positive results. I'm telling y'all right now, if you can go through your reality and change your focus, change your attention, change where you're putting your energy into, it doesn't have to be the direct opposite, but in a different way than you usually are. If you're not seeing the results that you want to see, you will get the results that you want to see if your energy and attention is focused onto there. And that doesn't mean you have to 24 hours be affirming or focus your attention on what you want. It's just when that area pops into your mind, you decide, using a technique, not using a technique, deciding who you are at that moment and affirm from there if you so choose to do so. Or, as an example, you've decided you're SP's partner. When the phone rings, it's not SP. It shows up, it's your mom. Are you deciding, because you've decided you're SP's partner. So when you look at the phone as SP's partner, are you going to be looking at the phone and going, oh my God, it's my mom. It's supposed to be SP, but they're not calling me. They're not texting me. They don't talk to me. So how can I be their partner if they don't talk to me? Or as SP's partner, are you looking at your phone and you're like, babe, calm down. I'll get back to you when I can. Like, give me 5 minutes. Or you're shooting them a text, whether it is actually in the 3D you're shooting the text or in your mind. Hey, just in the middle of something, I'll get back to you in 10 minutes. That would be an SP partner response. Or if you're coming from, I am confident. When you're entering a job interview as a confident person, are you entering the job interview like, they're never going to pick me. They always pick other people. They always pick XYZ over me. How this interview is going to bomb. No, if you're walking in as a confident person, you're like, this job's in the bag. I got this. I don't know how or where it's going to show up for me, but this job is in the bag. They already know that I'm the business. And you walk in with an air of certainty. Those are just very basic examples, but a lot of you, what you're doing is, let's take the confidence one, for example. I am confident. You're walking into the job interview, oversharing and telling the job, why would we pick you? I don't know why you'd pick me. I don't know why you would pick me. I don't feel like I should be chosen. I feel you're doing the opposite in the 3D and identifying with the opposite in the 3D and affirming for a new identity, but it's not matching. You're reacting using your old identity of being unchosen, unconfident, always last picked. You're assuming that identity, you're vibing with it, but you're saying with your words that you are confident, you're chosen, etc. So when we can refocus our energy and attention onto what it is that we want and be adamant about it, is when we're going to start seeing things shift in our 3D reality. Because when you decide something, I asked one of my friends / clients the other day, she decided she was going to go on a trip. And once she put her foot down, or not a trip, pardon me, she was going to move to a certain country. I'm not going to out it here, and once she put her foot down and she said she was moving there, I asked her, Were other people trying to tell you not to go and you weren't gonna, and it was gonna be hard? She said, yeah, I had all those objections, but I just decided that I would move there, and I moved there. It's the same thing with manifestation, or whatever word you want to use to describe it. When you decide something, stand in your decision. As they say, the kids say now, 10 toes down. Stand in your decision 10 toes down. Stand in your new identity of who you are, whatever that looks like for you, who your I am is. Stand on that. No matter what you see, no matter what YouTube says, no matter what other people have experienced, stand on your identity with 10 toes down. And your 3D world will conform to who you are consistently saying you are, who you are consistently identifying with. That doesn't mean you can't have moments where you double back and are unsure, but if the majority of your energy is standing 10 toes down on who your new identity is, you will see things that are congruent with that new identity. And as the shifts are happening in your reality, you will become more confident in that identity, and your world will shift according to your new identity, which will make you more confident in your new identity. And then you will add in things from the new identity, which will make your manifesting game much easier. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.